Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I am sitting in my makeup room because I have a makeup tutorial for you today. I'm going to be doing something really simple because actually I still don't even necessarily know what I am going to be doing today. I just have some makeup products that I really love. The only thing that I'm starting out with already on my face I should say, my brows. I did my brows in advance because these are a whole different dilemma up here. So I don't want to bore you with like brow stuff unless it's like a brow dedicated video. I'm going to start off with a face primer. This is from CoverGirl. This is the True Blend. It's just a really like milky liquidy primer. And I'm just going to use that on my cheekbones and on the apples of my cheeks because the blush, I want to make sure that I prep the skin for the blush, so if I have any pores or any fine lines here, then they're not going to show up with the highlight that the blush has. Now I am testing out a new foundation from Honest Beauty. I picked up some of their makeup products a while ago and I wanted to give them a test and a run because I love just trying out different brands. You guys know that. The color is Camel, and this is the Everything Cream Foundation. So I want to show you guys the cream foundation, and I'm using an Artis Oval number 6. And can I just say how excited I am that there's so many different companies who are now producing these kind of quality brushes for a lot more affordable prices. So yeah. I would have gone that route if I knew also, guys. So I'm just going to press this onto my skin, and then I'm also going to drag it down a little bit. I like to drag it down in lieu of going up, which my mom always tells me, always bring all of your makeup upward because you don't want to cause any wrinkles. But at the same time, if you are hairy like me and you have facial hair, then you want to make sure that you brush the foundation going down, so you don't lay any foundation underneath the hair and then you have your hair all visible, you know? Even if you have like really fine hair, I would recommend doing this. It just really smooths out the foundation. It feels a little heavy, honestly. You know, I guess because it's a cream and creams are a lot harder to work with in my personal opinion. And there we have it. I'm using the Real Deal Concealer from Laura Geller. And this is really intense. So like I'm only going to use that much, like a tiny little amount for both of my eyes. I know that a lot of the popular posts on makeup, and even I've done this sometimes, has been like really heavy highlighting your under eye. But for everyday makeup, you don't need to do that, guys, to get a beautiful effect. I think that's great for special occasions, or if you're going for if you just love playing with makeup, which is why I do it. I don't do that routine for everyday makeup because it's just too heavy, but it's fun to play with. But I'm just saying, don't think that you have to go full on glam, like heavy glam, to look beautiful. All you need is like the right amount of makeup that's just going to enhance what you already have. And you are going to love makeup. So don't be afraid to experiment, to try out different brands. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You move on to the next. There's so many on the market. But anyways, now I'm going to set all of this with a little bit of powder because these are creams. And I'm using this Laura Mercier Matte Translucent Powder. And a big fluffy brush from Sephora. The Sephora brushes are my favorite. I love them. I love them. So now I am going to do my eye makeup just so we can move on to the eyes. I'm going to take a little bit more concealer, and this time even a smaller amount. And I'm just going to dot it on my eyes and blend it because the skin on my eyes tends to be more red because you can really see the veins. Just a little bit of concealer on top, like a small amount, will even out the skin color. For the eye makeup, I'm using some NARS single eyeshadows. I have this one here, which is called Tan Lines. And this one, I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and just dip it in here. This is a really beautiful color too. It has some gorgeous shimmer. I'm just going to add this to the crease. What I'm liking is that it's a nice change because I always go for a matte sort of brick color on the crease. And this really gives me some zazz, you know, because it's shimmer. And then I also have another single eyeshadow from NARS called Topless. And these two are from the same collection. The collection is the one with this packaging, and this is the Undercover Summer 2016 collection, which has some great colors as well. But yeah, so I'm going to take Topless, and I am going to take a small dome brush, and I am going to use this to just highlight under the brow, like that. This is going to be a really great summer look, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Not if you're going to get on the pool, but just it's summertime. You're going out for lunch. This would be pretty, I think. Okay, so I highlighted there. I'm also going to highlight inner tear duct, of course. This highlight is very subtle, very real looking. Just take your waterproof mascara. I just happen to have this one right here. So now let's move on to the blush. And I'm just gonna wiggle my brush in here. Tap off excess. I'm going to smile. And you see where the light is hitting my cheekbones? That's the apples of my cheeks. And I'm just going to blend it up. You'll see. And then after I put on the blush, I'm going to go in with a larger fluffy powder brush, and then I'm just going to grab it by the handle towards the end and just run it back and forth on the edge of the bottom and then also on the top edge. Okay, so I guess the last thing that I have to do now is my lipstick color. I have a few glosses from NARS, and I think I'm going to use one that's really vibrant. And I think it's going to be this one. Do Not Disturb is like a, let me see. It's like an orange red. Should we do it? Ooh. Wow, there we have it, guys. All right, guys, so this is the final look. I'm really happy with the outcome. I really do love when I sit down and test out different makeup products and then see what comes out, because I otherwise would not have chosen a bright lip like this today. I would have been more neutral and more safe, but I'm really happy that it balances out. And the gorgeous thing also is that I was afraid of using pink and red lips all together in one, but this is like, I think it still looks great. And you know what? Now that I think about it, I also have the Laguna Illuminator, which I was going to use to illuminate my face, but I am going to use this to illuminate my collarbone and also kind of contour a little here. I was watching a show yesterday and they were talking about a video on Instagram, I think, of girls who contour their neck, like the back of the neck. I was like, what? I really don't think people really contour the back of the neck. I think they do it for Instagram videos because nobody has that much time in their hands, or nobody cares, right? What the back of your neck looks like, right? That's just me. But if you do, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to offend. Gotta drag it down. This is nice because this illuminator is giving me shimmer, like a nice glow. And it's also giving me color, like it's making me tan all the way throughout, because I didn't tan this part of my body, which I kind of want to do. Oh my gosh, I'm going to try it because I've never really sat down to tan. There you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the setup of this one. If you did, let me know in the comment sections, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!